The Off-Field Drama podcast is proudly brought to you by none other than Forex, the greatest brewery on earth, especially in Queensland, beats all others.
Where's the Queensland spirit now?
Queenslander!
That's right, Birdo. Best time of the year. Welcome to the Off-Field Drama podcast. I'm Sauce.
I'm Berkey.
And that's right, it is Origin Week.
It is the best time of the year.
Origin 1. Let's fucking go.
That Monday when team gets announced, you sit back, you got a good idea
Yeah.
of who's going to represent our state.
We were pretty close.
We were pretty close, and I
And-
mean, no surprise.
Hence why pod's coming to you on a Tuesday, because the team was officially obviously named Monday, and as tradition they have dinner down in the restaurant at the Caxton. Open it up only to them, serve them the finest steaks, ribs, oysters, spring rolls of duck, whatever else, some beers if they want. They had a couple. They
did?
They had a couple, yeah.
Saw some
Stayed
pics.
for a while. Alfie got him going. Apparently Billy was around, or not too into it at the start, and then got into it. Got into his work, and they respectfully stayed for a little bit, and then left, went home, wherever the fuck they go.
Yeah,
Into camp.
that's staying at the W.
Yeah, nice.
Which
Only
is
the finest.
where you'd expect our Queenslanders to stay.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got 20 Queenslanders that will just do a job.
Yeah.
You could have picked 20 more that'd do a job,
And they'll get it done.
but this 20 that we're going to back to the hills from the top of Queensland to the bottom of Queensland
Yeah.
will get it done. As far west as you know what, and as far east as the ocean.
Yeah.
I wish I could-
Met west to met east.
I wish I could give you city to city to city
Geography.
to city. Yeah. And
Well,
you know that's a...
Hey, I've got something, as I said, a bit of a prize for you later, or something in store.
I'm looking forward to it.
Geography-wise. You're going to like it. Shareholders, you're going to love it. You're going to love what I've got for you.
Which
So
it should be. Where's game one getting played
Yeah.
in almost a week's time?
Isn't it crazy? It's a week away. Like, it is literally a week away.
Yeah, well, that's
As of,
just over.
you know, yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Like, I mean, I listen to, as everyone does, you'd like to think, is you listen to our coach, Billy the Kid Slater, address the media at 9:30 in front of the Cauldron.
Yeah.
And, mate, not sure who's running NRL, but, I mean, I know who is, but from a media, there was a fucking chainsaw or a mower going off the whole time, which they could have cut out, which was pretty hard to hear. But as per usual, in Billy we trust.
Yeah. In Billy we trust.
You know what I mean?
The kid.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Tommy Gilbert, fuck, he can't catch a break.
You're right. It's so fucked how that happened to
Like,
him.
far
You could
out.
tell that he knew straight away
Yeah.
that he'd done something, and everyone was thinking shoulder, but it was officially a pec, and he's out for 12 weeks.
Oh,
So
is
that's
it 12?
That's a torn pectoral muscle.
Kills
Yeah.
you, doesn't it?
So he ruptured. It was a rupture.
Ruptured.
Yeah.
Because you know he was in our best 17.
He was in the starting
Oh.
pack for sure. For sure, I think over Bo Firma.
Well, Bo's off the bench, but yeah.
They got Cotter at second row. You're right.
Cotter at second
Yeah.
with Nanai. You'd think Cotter probably would have come off the bench.
You reckon? Yeah.
I reckon, and Tommy would have started
Yeah.
with Nanai. Obviously, the big bolter,
Robert Toyer.
Robert Toyer, a.k.a. Toyer the Destroyer. They're calling him. Back page of the Courier Mail today. But he's a local product.
Nudgy boy.
Nudgy boy.
Nudgy boy. Blue and white.
He's from
Into the
Ross.
maroon and white.
He's from Ross Oval.
Yeah. I actually went and watched him play one game. I think it was my 10-year reunion.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's that, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
Yeah, it
but
could have
he
been.
was in the first, I think in grade 10 to 12.
Makes
and
sense.
they reckon he's just, everyone's touted him very highly, and they reckon he's a freak. but he's just had a awful run of luck of injuries as well, like done ACLs.
2 ACLs.
Yeah, so
Which shows a lot of ticker.
yeah,
And that's a word that Queenslanders fucking live and die by.
ticker.
Is you
yeah.
got to have a bit of ticker.
Yeah, 10 games.
10 games.
10-game ticker.
So 10-game ticker, which has got a bit of double T ring to it for Toya
Yeah.
as well.
And the Destroyer, I like that.
You've got to love it. But third youngest in
Is it-
terms of NRL cap. So
I think it's
Benny
the
Ikin.
second. Or,
And then Payne Haas and then Toya.
oh, really?
Well, Payne might have played 10 as well.
Well, he's New South Wales. So
Yeah, well, I mean, he should be a Queenslander.
He
Payne,
really is,
But
no.
I mean, that's his fault for wanting to fucking put that jersey on south of the border.
Yeah, apparently he called it torture camp when he would go back in the day when he originally started in the Sky Blue. Probably a bit different now, but under Freddie or whoever used to be coaching.
Yeah, fucking barefoot Freddy.
He'd come back to the Broncos and call it torture camp because he'd hear about all the stories that Alf and the Broncos players got up to, and he goes, "We walked on grass,
Oh, yeah.
meditated and shit."
Yeah, we did all that shit that losers do. But, I mean, there's a bloke that's normally with us that isn't here tonight, and you'd know if he was because he doesn't shut the fuck up. The pit, he wants his flowers that he called
He
Toya, which he did.
he did call it.
We did call it. We said they'd bring him into camp and they wouldn't start him.
Yeah,
But do you know what I think?
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited too because nothing gets me going more than Toya the Destroyer when they mark him up against Latrell and those New South Weasels south of the border go ahead and are probably laughing at Billy Slater's decision to pick him. Like, oh, fuck, he couldn't put... But, like, it was either going to be Toya the Destroyer
Or Purdue.
or Kurt Capewell. And
Really?
Yeah, I reckon there was chat that they would have picked Kurt in the centres,
Up against Trell.
which would have been absolute fucking trouble for us.
Would they not have gone Purdue or Valentine Holmes in the centres, or
Yeah, but I think their issue is who would have we put on the wing?
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? The reason they've gone with Toya, and this is where, it's taken a lot for New South Wales to realise, we pick players in specialist positions.
Yeah.
And even Gus Gould comes out and says that.
I think that Val will help him out, or Xavier, whoever's on his wing. I reckon they'll help him out immensely because they've been there, done that, and they'll train him. They'll train the
He's
house
in
down.
safe hands.
Yeah, inside and out. Ches and Munster.
When you head into the four walls of Queensland, it's like sending your kid to childcare.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that they're going to get looked after because they're getting looked after the cream of the crop.
Yeah. I watched his highlights on Fox. They had it up, and
It's a pleasure to watch,
It's
eh?
pretty spooky. 10
They'll
games.
play. What they'll do is you'll play Toya on the right because
Yeah.
that's where he plays for the Chooks, and you're not going to move Xavier Coates off the left, which means you'll have Hammer on the left, and then you'll have Val on the left. Now we all know Val's
Val on the right.
Val on the right,
Yeah.
and then you'll also have Munster. Where's Munster play? Well, he just plays either way.
Cherry Evans is usually
on the right as well.
on
I
the
think.
right as well.
No, I think defensively they put him on the left. We'll come back to you with
You're
that.
right. No, you're right.
Yeah, I think DCE, which to be honest with you, will be a little bit of concern because as we all know, DCE loves to shoot.
He loves to get beaten by a second rower on his outside shoulder.
Yeah,
short
so-
ball.
but we love DCE.
Liam Martin. Right.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
he is our captain.
Yeah. I'm
But
glad he got picked.
He
I'm very
had to
glad
get
got
picked. And watch him come out of this a better bloke
Yeah.
and just a better player.
Yeah.
Mate, we're going to fucking win.
Yeah, I just went into a bit of a spiral then
Yeah,
internally.
yeah.
But I think, we're going to win.
No, we are, mate. Like, what the funny thing is Queensland get it.
Yeah, hence why the hat.
The hat, we get it.
And-
And you'll see us wearing the jersey
We got our jerseys
shareholders.
on. We got a couple extras here, a couple extras floating around. What do you got on? 2020?
2020, baby.
That was the 140-year anniversary, which we won. Worst team ever.
Worst team ever, but yeah, we won.
What do we got here? 2021.
We're fucking inundated
we
with
lost that one.
Maroons Guernseys.
We lost that one. But
Absolutely inundated.
2022, the Dozer year, the Ben Hunt special. Intercept off the kick, off a Cleary kick.
Fucking hell, shareholders.
I
If
got
you're ever
some-
looking to fucking pleasure yourself and you don't know what to think about, just think about Dozer running
Yeah.
50.
Wish he was playing.
Yeah, it's a shame, but once again, we'll fucking get it
I
done.
did call Dearden off the bench too,
Yeah.
14, which I like as a bit of a backup.
Will
you
be
know.
interesting what they do with him. I'd like to think you're not going to take Munster or DCE off, so you got to think that it'll just be to give Harry
Yeah.
Grant a bit of a rest with the hammy.
Yeah.
Just ice it up for 20.
He can play anywhere too.
Oh, he's a
Dearden.
special
Dearden.
player, Tommy.
Yeah. He can play anywhere, literally.
We've
Like-
got match winners all over
Yeah,
the
we do.
park.
I reckon there's a bit of 2020 about this side where they're fucking underestimating. Few people are out, wingers are out, a couple others are out. And
It's the big inclusions for me
Munster didn't play
is
last year.
Munster and Tino.
Yeah.
Tino
And Lindsay Collins.
and Lindsay
Did
Collins.
Lindsay Collins play last year?
Yeah, he had a trundle.
Did he?
Yeah, he loves it, the big fella. He fucking loves it.
Wasn't he injured last year?
He could have been, but it felt like he was there. I think he played. No, I'm pretty sure. Big Lindsay, mate. He honestly loves it. Lindsay off the bench is fucking good gear for
Yeah.
mine because what I like is, and we had a couple of shareholders here earlier today at the Caco that weren't too happy with the
Big Red.
Corey Horsburgh not getting selected and would have preferred him over Mo, to which, look, I completely disagreed with.
Yeah.
Big Moe's just Big Moe.
I saw Big Mo last night. I saw him.
He's as
challenge-
wide as he is tall.
Yeah, he's a fridge. He's a little. He's a mini fridge.
Reminds me
He
of a
ain't
Shane
tall.
Webkit.
He ain't tall. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, he's as wide as he is tall.
He was chewing on some ribs.
Of course he was.
Couple racks. Fucking big boy is big.
I tell you what, if you're not chewing on fucking ribs
Pork ribs.
on Monday night after getting selected, you're actually not doing Origin camp right.
Nah.
And I've got a feeling those fuckwits south of the border were probably having dumplings or something.
We had just a big meat spread.
Which
heaps
is
of
fucking
meat,
such
heaps
a
of
key
rib,
ingredient.
heaps of chops.
Fucking a shitload
Yeah.
of chops.
Just
night
on
one
that
of camp.
carnivore diet, bruh.
So can you take us in, because I got the pleasure of trying to watch Billy Slater on NRL 360 and then I saw some moron on his left shoulder in the background
so-
with their camera and I'm thinking,
Well-
what the fuck is Sauce doing on TV?
I went in there prior to it before Billy was on, and I didn't even know he was in there. I didn't know he was interviewing the guy.
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
But I'd been in there and I was talking to the fella about where he's going to have the camera angle and stuff. And I said, have it on the jerseys. You did it last year
Yeah.
that way. There's 8 in a row on the back. And he's putting he put these bright lights there, those maroon lights.
good
and so I
lights.
couldn't really even see that he was on
No, you didn't know he was live.
live or on TV. And so I've walked in there and as you could see at the start, I'm not actually in frame. And there was like a 10-second delay. So it would go to like a cropped version of it, and then it'd go to like a wider
where they're
version
showing
where they
highlights.
showed when they showed the door.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I'll just go in, and I think I do it every year. I think it's cool that you show him
Yeah.
on TV, and then you show him he's just there. And then I happened to see it come on TV after that 5-second delay or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm standing there like a fucking idiot with my cock in my hand, filming him, and I'm like, oh no! And then all the Maroons players would have been downstairs watching it. And I'm
Oh,
thinking,
totally. And they're thinking, have a look at this bloke trying to
Absolute
get some
wanker.
airtime.
Yeah.
I didn't miss it too. I got it fucking
Yeah.
live and free.
There was a delay, like 5 to 10 seconds.
No, it was,
Yeah, there was.
No, I saw it as clear as day. All I'm thinking about right now when I got the jersey on is Samuel Burke, Narang Roosters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this time of year.
Sterling Farquhar, AC Brumbies, Albany Creek, North
Samuel Dirk.
Narang Roosters.
I did it tough back in the day.
Did you play for the Narang Roosters?
No, I would have, but me and Reese
I would have been an Aspley Devil.
Yeah, oh look, I probably would have been a Valley's Brothers.
Sterling Farquhar.
Nah, Mitchie
North
Panthers
Devils.
actually. Samuel Burke, Mitchelton Panthers.
So, you know how you said it makes you feel like you're a Queenslander?
Yeah.
Because you are?
Yeah.
So do your little play-by-play like you scoring a try or setting one up, like with some of the greats.
Scenario. Like this is
scenario. There's
I'm probably.
There's a minute to go on the clock. You're playing with some of the
Let's
greats.
just say it's game one.
Okay, game one, Suncorp.
And
minute to go.
I'm wearing the 14 jersey.
Yeah,
Tommy
right.
Dearden's been left out for obvious reasons. This game, you know.
Because
I'm in form. Billy sees something in me and he says Samuel Burke.
Yeah.
Probably played less games than Robert Toya too. I've probably played 5.
In some good form, but yeah.
And the word goes out that they just need a spark off the bench.
There's a minute to go.
So
he's put you on last time.
He could have put me on with more than a minute to go. Anyway, I think what's happened is fucking Nathan Cleary, because he's an idiot, he should have iced the game and he's kicked it dead. Right? So we've got a 7 tackle set. Xavier Coates taps the ball, trucks it up, tackle 1. Okay? I'll get you to tackle 4.
Yeah, okay.
Tackle 2, you just dish it to Big Tino, who ends up running for 15 metres with 3 weasels on his back. Tackle 3, Munster's looked at me and said, fucking get on my hip. They've gone Harry Grant to Munster. Munster out the back to Samuel Burke. Samuel Burke shows and goes. Crossfield past and Valentine Holmes. Valentine Holmes down the wing. Samuel Burke in support. Kicks along. Samuel Burke running against Latrell Mitchell. Trips Latrell. Samuel Burke scores a try. Jumps in the crowd and is sculling 4X beer as he's just scored the match winner. Oh my days.
That was good. Does he go to bunker because you tripped him?
Nah, they have gone.
Try confirm going up?
Nah, yeah, try's gone up.
Try's gone up. Try's
gone up, and they've
He's just whistled.
He's given it a try, but he wants to go upstairs, and he's realised that because Samuel Burke weighs about 50 kilos and Latrell's about 120, the fat fuck, they've seen shoulder to shoulder, but when you look down, you can actually see S. Burks just put the right leg in front of his.
It's just collision.
And because he's a weasel, he's actually it's ended up looking like he's actually tripped over his own feet.
Right. That would happen.
It would happen because
he kind of took a dive.
He did try and take a dive.
He took a knee.
Yeah, he took a knee. He did take a knee. And
he thought if he took a knee or took a dive, then he'd be a pen.
And the bunker has actually realised that he did this about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, just a couple of weeks to our Broncos, but that's fine. That's all right.
And so he does have this, like, you know, when you've got like prior discretions when you go to the judiciary, he's got prior discretions for being a fucking weasel.
So he misses game 2 and 3.
Well, they're going to let him play because he's cost him the game.
Yeah, okay. But they talked about it. What's the score? What's the scoreline in there?
It's 24-20 with a kick to come. So you can imagine Val kicks it.
It's 24-20, so 24 all.
It was 20. It was 20 all.
Yeah.
And classic Queenslander not wanting golden point have just gone for it. Val's obviously kicked it. Back page of the Courier Mail is me in the crowd, row 5 with just Queenslanders.
You made it to row 5.
They're just pouring beer on me.
Did you get you got carried up to row 5?
Yeah, by this point, I'm probably not even wearing my jersey.
They ripped it off.
And I'm slinging it around.
4X.
Just we're back at the Caco.
Yeah.
Fucking drinking like we've just won the
double
series.
hand these, mate.
But it fires you up.
Oh shit, yeah, it does. Yeah.
What I mean, they always say game 1's a low scoring game.
Yeah.
But you know we love points.
What's your prediction for score Wednesday night?
I'm expecting them to throw the pill around. I mean, no, they won't actually throw the pill around, but I think in order for Queensland to win, we will have to just grind it out. My concern is this is my serious concern is a Mitchell Moses playing out the back, show and go. That's my concern. Another thing which I've heard whispers of, and I'd be interesting to see, Don't be surprised if you see, obviously they're going to expect Nathan Cleary to be playing a lot of first receiver. Don't be surprised, shareholders, if you see Cleary as a lot of second receiver play.
Yeah, right.
With Mitch Moses as first receiver.
They would do that with Yo just playing classic first receiver to Cleary a lot.
Cleary, yeah, that's what I
Which,
mean.
I mean, yeah.
But don't be surprised in a sense if you see Mitchell Moses playing, when I say first receiver, playing more of a halfback.
Yeah, I won't be surprised.
Yeah,
no,
well, don't
good analysis
be.
there.
Yeah,
big
don't
fella.
be. What are you, scoreline?
Yeah, I reckon you're right. I think it'll be a Munster clinic.
It has to. It just has to be.
It'll be a Munster clinic. And like Ezra Mam, I think he's got a couple assists in him. Maybe
Yeah.
try.
Totally.
Maybe a hammer special.
Hammers, mate.
I think it'll be... I'm going to go with around that score, which you sort of just
26-20.
simulated. Yeah.
Well, and simulate away.
Yeah. I'll fucking... That stimulates me.
It should.
A simulation of 26-20. I'll take that.
I'll tell you who's got the biggest job on their hands, and you're going to think it's Robert Torre. I think it's actually Hammer on Stephen Crichton. Stephen Crichton is playing like his
Yeah, he's
cocks.
got them big strides.
Mate, he is. And
He's using his fucking cock to run, kind of.
mate, he's got 3 legs. Like, he's just got a big presence about him.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
Quite broad.
Mate, he's just good all over the park.
Yeah.
Xavier Coates up against Zach Lomax will be a great
Yeah, fucking oath, the high ball
match
specialist. Who do you think is Robert Toy actually up against Latrell?
That's what I believe.
Left
yeah.
and right, yeah.
I think, and I'll tell you this right now, I think the match winner's going to come from Ponga.
Oh, I forgot about that we have him.
Mate,
Oh shit, I forgot we had.
He's different gravy, KP.
Because he's around better players.
Better
He's not playing shit fucking football down in Newcastle. Blah, whatever. He's and he'll be up for this. He didn't fly up either. His flight got cancelled, so he wasn't here last night.
Weather bad in Newcastle.
Must be.
Yeah,
It's a shithole.
legit
Yeah.
was. We had to get him
It's not
out.
a shithole, but-
We had to get him out of Newcastle.
Yeah, we needed him out of there early as possible.
Yeah.
So
Would have liked him out there earlier than this morning, but
that's all right.
he would have. You know what he would have done? He would have made sweet love with his missus.
Yeah, happy at home.
And that would have been good for
Yeah.
him. He would have tapped his
One
fucking
extra day.
an extra
He
day.
needed it.
He needed
Yeah.
that. So I don't know what his missus' name is, but we'll have to send her flowers.
Yeah,
because we
We'll
respect
send
the
our
hell out of
regards.
that.
Yeah,
That's good from her. Jeez, the Wags are so much better in Queensland, eh?
yeah, they are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like just better women.
yeah.
But the term better birds.
What about Abby Chatfield?
Oh, absolute fucking
She lives down there now.
Yeah, she would fucking wear
Shout
a
out
blue.
to your meltdown, Abby. You
She have a meltdown.
Yeah, crazy one.
Oh,
We'll move on,
Don't
man.
you dare take the fucking Origin preview away from us, Chatfield.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great time. What you saw in the Caxton Hotel last night was everything you
It gave
expected.
me good juju.
Yeah.
They were happy, jovial.
Yeah.
Had a good feed, couple beers, yarning, looking like they were a team together.
That's great.
A team together.
Yeah, it just looked like.
Alfie had him going, bloody.
Do you know what I found very interesting listening to Laurie Daly? And, got
Loz.
nothing against him, Loz. And this is just classic weasel behaviour, is they've banned Latrell and Spencer Linu from speaking to the media.
Why?
Because, the media is going to create fucking narratives and shit like that. Mate, you're professional fucking athletes.
What
that have-
narratives?
Well, this is right, who knows who gives a shit for one. But, like, they're professional fucking rugby league players. You got a duty to speak to the media. The fans want to listen to them. They're New South Wales fans. You want to hear,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all because it's probably the Queensland media, even though we wouldn't even be down there because we don't give a rat's ass what they're doing. But it'd all be to do with the JT. Like I know Benny Ikens apparently come out and said, if you don't think JT's telling the Queenslanders to fucking fold Spencer, think again.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant.
Who will? Do you reckon someone will? Tino will.
Tino's our
Yeah.
boy, mate.
God, he can hit.
Mate, and he's the size of the fucking W Hotel
Do you
as well.
think like Trent Loiero could, or
He'll need to get some fucking dog in him, Trent.
yeah?
I'm going
I
to
reckon
need
he's
some
got a
serious.
bit. I reckon he's got a bit of grit.
He's going to need to.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Nanai doesn't mind a bit of dog
Yeah,
on him.
yeah.
Ruben Cotter.
What about Bo? Can he?
Bo's
can
got
he
some.
hit? Can he hit?
Yeah. You know what you need from Bo? You don't want that burly pavilion Bo. You want that like.
Yeah, I don't know if he about that.
You
though.
want that like Rabina.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if Bo's a burly guy.
nah. What's like that deep Gold Coast? Like like Narang sort
Yeah.
of dog.
Yeah, Currumbin.
Yeah, even
nah.
more inland
Yeah.
Gold Coast.
Yeah,
You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah,
Even
like-
Caboolture. Like I need a
that's Corey.
Yeah, well Corey's not there, but
Yeah, inland a bit.
Yeah, like
he's
Rabina.
hanging around in the Rabina town
Yeah.
centre. Like he's gone to the he's gone to
That's
he's gone to Narang off the train station, gone to Rabina town centre, hanging out.
and just like seeing a New South Weasel like
TN's
stealing a fucking like just something that doesn't even matter,
Yeah.
like a little fucking chuppa chup stick, and gone. Fuck
you.
no, you
Yeah.
dog! I'm gonna fucking fold you. You're in my Rabina town
chased
centre.
him. He chased
him and beats the shit out of him.
Got the chubba chup back, gave it to the
Yeah.
attendee.
Yeah, like a good
Yeah.
fucking Queenslander does.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good time. There's a lot to unfold. Fire up. There was a bit of a punch on down here earlier.
There were not really. There was just this guy. That
Were
was
they
a
New
dickhead.
South Weasels?
I'd only assume so. Just their
fucking
behaviour.
can't stand 'em,
Yeah,
eh?
but that was all said and done. It's settled. The Broncos. Do we move on?
Well,
What do
we've
you-
got to touch on it.
What do you? Firstly, I think they
Should have won.
should have won as the last 3 weeks, 12-0 up. They looked all happy, looked all fucking stoked, and then they just broncoed. They just it's unbronco. They bucked. They bucked when they should have
Well,
fucked.
do you know who I'm going to blame then if we're going to go there? Is fucking
Peter.
Petter.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah.
Fucking Peter the Pumpkin Eater. Is it a person or an organisation?
It's an.
Is it?
I should have made that one of your questions. It's an organisation. It's PETA. I don't know what it stands for. I'll find out.
Well, if they,
People against the for the protection of animals or whatever.
mate, here's an idea. Jog on.
Yeah. No, it shouldn't even get wind. Like we shouldn't even be buying into anything that they have to say.
It's clearly had effect at Red Hill
yeah.
because they've read into it.
People for the ethical treatment of animals.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like EPA, Environmental
my
Protection Agency,
God,
Greenpeace, like
man.
that shit. Fairies, Abby Chatfield's, Caught in the Wind. Do these ones. Listen to fuck off is what I have to say. Literally fuck off with your whole agenda. We
It's-
want to live our lives without you fucking
Yeah,
cunts.
like, and
Coming
like,
in.
if you-
We'll call them the Brisbane Boomerangs. Yeah, we'll do what you have to say just because you said so, you fucking fairy.
The Brisbane Boomerang.
Were boomerangs not used? I did hear someone say this is not my gag, but were boomerangs used to kill animals back in the day? Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe they were.
oh.
Let's ask Gerard.
Absolutely. And I
Fucking
don't.
dead.
Yeah, no. A boomerang is a protected fucking.
Boomerangs were used to kill animals, I swear.
Yeah, well, it would be for sure.
They'd go and then they'd hit them. They'd hit the roos. and
I'm
shit.
shocked if there's no one out there that's killed a fucking roo without a boomerang.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, so Petters, you got to think. Oh, you know where I want to go with that, but I'll politely.
give it 'em.
I'll
Give it 'em.
politely.
Give
My
it 'em.
issue is Buck is one of the most well looked after fucking horses running around.
Yeah. There might have been a couple bucks.
There's been 4, I believe.
That's a pretty good ratio.
And to be honest with you, I reckon those Bucks have lived one of the most privileged lives. Like
What do you got to do? Run around the stadium every fucking time they score a try?
for
Pretty fun.
they run on a Friday night on
Yeah.
some of the most hallowed turf
Yeah.
this state's ever seen.
Privileged, I'd say.
Mate, they get to run around in front of 52,000 screaming fucking lovely human beings that just love this animal.
If I came back as an animal, I'd like to come back as buck.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, I'll tell you right now, there's a fucking shitload of, I don't know, cows out there that'd love fucking 20 minutes on the cauldron.
Well, should we call the like
That's
that
a
that was the
disgrace.
thing, the Bulldogs. They were trying to name it they were trying to rename the Bulldogs, the same organisation.
You're kidding me.
Like are we allowed to call the Cowboys the Cowboys or should we
Oh.
you know?
So they got an issue with the Sea Eagles as well?
Probably. Probably the Eels.
Mate, we won't have an NRL fucking...
What can we call it? What can we call the Seagulls?
Oh, not the
Pelican-
the dirty bird.
Fuck off, Peter.
Mate, I don't understand. Surely you've got better things to do from 9 to 5 than want to erase our buck.
Yeah.
But
Well, they're not
it's
going to.
clearly had an effect at Red Hill.
Yeah, I think so
That's
too.
where we were getting at.
Not for Ezra. Ezra blocked out the haters.
He was the biggest moral to go over on
Yeah, he was.
on
I had him
Sunday.
first try. And he threw that forward pass. I wish it was called back and he would have gone over
One
first.
thing I will say is he should have tackled Jacob Little. Like, with all due
he should have.
respect.
He should have. And he knew it too. Did you see him
I don't
get
know
up
why
and-
he dived. Like, he
Yeah.
could have fucking run over and put, like,
Jacob Little, I will say, is deceivingly quick.
well, I mean, Jacob Little might be quick over 40, but
Deceptively.
you could tell after he'd ran about 80,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was-
so busted. Like,
Yeah.
you could have just pushed him over.
Ezra came from like 10 metres away too, I think.
I
Like,
did have an issue with Billy Walters
Not
quitting
tracking.
on the play.
Yeah.
Billy was running and then stopped
I also...
and went into a light jog like he was
Yeah.
running along New Farm Boardwalk.
He would have been... He was probably just as gassed as
Oh, yeah,
fucking-
that was
as
Jacob
Little.
Little's younger brother chasing him. Yeah, they were peeing a pod.
Yeah. I have to say, I'm very impressed with Billy's play.
No,
in
he's
the
been
last
good,
couple
Billy.
Weeks, and
Been
I've always
really
said
good.
it. I think that when Pay came on, you could notice the difference. I think Billy is the best hooker at the club.
I don't mind what they're doing, that little duo.
I
Pates
don't
and
either.
Billy. I like what I'm seeing.
I didn't like the amount of ball that went to ground from Corey Pay in the last couple sets.
I believe it's Pakes.
Pakes.
There is an X in
Is there-
there.
is it
It's
just
not.
silent?
It's not a sign. No,
Corey
I've
Pakes.
spoke to. One thing I've noticed, and it was evident with fucking Clint Gutherson, who just drives me up the wazoo.
His try was an absolute.
Do you know what? Okay, when they score that try, right? Do you know what I noticed with the Broncos defense? And watch this, and it's a rule that you learn in under sixes.
Yeah.
When you are tracking in defense and you're coming back, eyes should always be up and looking at the line. What they're doing is they're expecting when there's a tackle there,
It's
right?
gonna be shut down.
They're expecting there to be no offload,
Yeah.
and so they're turning their back and looking where they should be positioned.
Yeah.
And then that's what's creating the gaps, because then suddenly there's an offload.
Yeah.
And our boys are fucking looking at the dead ball line in a sense.
Yeah.
Like it happened with who's the front rower for
Fletcher.
the Fletcher Baker,
Okay,
who's
yeah.
who's not having the greatest season.
No.
He's already looking
I
back.
did notice this.
Did you notice that?
He was probably the one that should have made the tackle.
If his eyes are up,
Yeah,
he
very-
sees Clint Gutherson there.
Very slow to react to. This brings me to my point, and I'm gonna aim down the barrel of the cannon. Before I say it, is Bentakura injured?
Yeah, then we
Is
could do-
Bentakura injured?
No, I don't believe. I think he's playing for South Smoke.
Why the fuck is Bentakura not in our starting
Yeah, I
17?
know.
Why is he not? Has he not been there the whole season? Like, I don't understand. Like, we're picking. All due respect, we're picking Jaden Hunt and fucking Gajewski and fucking now Fletcher Baker. We pissed off Martin Tapau. Like, I'd be picking Martin Tapau over him. The guy's got fucking 200 plus games experience. I seriously would be. Like, have any of these guys proven themselves?
No, not to our level.
Bentakura is a fucking sass who scores tries.
Oh, he's a terror.
Maybe a bit sloppy in defence. But are we like?
He's
are we
our
kidding
Nelson
ourselves?
Sofferfield.
Are we exactly? Are we kidding ourselves right now?
No, we are.
He's fucking 2 meters tall.
Oh,
He's the tallest player in the NRL. And we're not picking him.
2 meter fucking
Takura, 2 meter Takura.
Oh, there's a lot of fucking T's in this body.
Like, honestly, Badge. Like, what's doing, bruh? Are we? Why are we not picking him?
Well-
Does anyone have an answer for me?
No, he will be picked, Saucy. He will be picked.
In Origin time, maybe for fucking when. Oh, I guess we've only got one player out.
Well, 2.
Sorry, yeah.
Harson,
and Paddy.
and Paddy.
And Jordan Jesse Arsons, actually.
Yeah, but they might let him go back
He'll-
and play.
is he-
But we've got to buy anyway.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you make a valid point. Mate, what I'll say is
What do you see the issue is? I'm not saying that's the issue, but
we're not connected in defence.
it is a defensive problem. Eh?
It is. They think we're the Showtime Broncos and we can just win on
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
But it's the defence.
Yeah. I have to. Yeah, I agree.
Because we can score points at will. Like, we were humming there at the end.
Yeah.
The tries that we let in are just so soft.
And we let them in when they had 12 men.
Yeah.
We let 2 tries in when
That's
Jaden Searle was
disgusting.
off. When he was on the
Lock
bench.
the fucking ball in and
Yeah.
don't let him get offloads. And Broncos, when we're trucking back in D, keep your eyes up.
It just hurts.
I know. We're
Hurts,
making it
man,
tough on
'cause it's
ourselves.
just like the boys are there, and we've actually said. We did say
They'll
I
bounce
heard,
back.
I heard you say they're going to bounce back.
They're gonna bounce.
And there was another podcast in here. We do love them. We won't name them, but they weren't on the same
yeah,
page as
they
us,
weren't.
which I didn't like.
I will guarantee you that
I'll sign my left nut off that we will.
Bronx
come
will
back.
make top 8.
They will make top 8.
And it'll be like, I honestly, the competition's that tight at the moment that
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we make top 4. I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
I'm right here with you. I was listening to Cunt say that on the weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
No.
shut up. It's round 10, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's round 11 or 12.
26
Shut up.
rounds, Cobber.
Yeah.
Mate.
We're what are we? We're probably mid-table right now anyway.
You don't have that good a cattle.
Yeah. And not make the 8,
Yeah.
which we have before, but that's fine.
No, but this year's different gravy.
It's way different gravy.
It's such different gravy.
And I said it as well. We now have Ezra back.
Yeah, and that's
And we're waiting for Reese to come
Right,
back.
like, come
wait,
on.
Wait for them to make breaks, which they
Yes.
have done on the weekend, and there's no support. Now we got one of the boys
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
we just
please.
need the other brother, Reese, on the other
mate,
side.
we just got a Lambo taken out of the garage and we still got a Ferrari sitting
yeah.
in there. Like, let's
Yeah.
all just pipe down.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, I'm with all due respect to all the teams in the other competition, the Storm are losing as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, let's all
Yeah.
relax here.
how does, like, that's just classic rugby league. Like, the Raiders that beat the Bulldogs, the Raiders who lost to the Bulldogs,
Up by 20.
then beat the Storm. We beat the Bulldogs. Fucked. That means we beat the Storm, technically.
Oh, it'll happen. Bad day for Brisbane on the weekend.
Lions were up too.
Mate,
They were up by quite a bit.
You want to talk about a team that should have put a team to the fucking sword?
Melbourne good.
No, they haven't been tracking that well, but geez, they were impressive in the fourth quarter.
Did have my left eye on that game.
Mate, the Lions in the fourth quarter should have run away with it and then decided that they'd keep kicking down the line to Max Gawn, who was just taking marks like he was fucking grabbing a mango out of a mango tree.
Yeah, right.
Like, it was...
He's the big fella with the beard, hey?
yeah, the best ruckman in the game.
Yeah.
It was really poor from the Brisbane Lions, really poor. And then the Reds...
Yeah, they were. I didn't watch an awful lot of that game, but it was very even until right at the end. And the Brumbies are they're coming second or third. They're coming first, actually. If you look at the ladder, they were third. We're fourth or fifth, I think. Now we have a game in hand against the Hurricanes this week. We're playing on Friday on your birthday.
well, isn't my actual birthday.
Oh
but
well,
yeah.
okay. Well, you party, whatever.
Yeah, my little fucking
Well,
soiree.
that's this Friday here at Suncorp.
Yeah.
Which, back at home, we it's a must win for us to be securing. Last week was a must win, but this is an even more
Absolutely.
must win game. And then we finished off with the Drua the following week at home as well.
Which is a must win.
Both. We should have beat the Drua. We played them about 3 weeks ago and lost over there in Fiji. It'll be interesting to see. And for whatever reason, they either have a lot more injuries than I know of, or Les Kiss didn't pick the greatest side. Tommy Lynam was out. They played McLaughlin Phillips, who's pretty handy. I just don't know. They just went. It was a tough game. They lost by 10 in the end in Canberra. Hard game.
Back-to-back
play.
losses to the ACT Brumbies.
Yeah. Did we lose them first round?
Yeah, at home. It was a shit
Yeah.
game to watch.
I do remember that. They got pumped.
Artie Savir, jeez.
He has got to be one of the
like-
greatest players of all time.
They're saying that his game on the weekend might have been the greatest individual performance
Yeah.
in a Super Rugby match.
If they can somehow go deep into the finals, the Minor Pacifica, I wouldn't write him off
Don't write him off.
because he at the helm, that was insane what he did.
Have you seen them in the sheds after the game?
No,
Mate, it is a festival in there.
Yeah,
They got their speed dealers on.
Yeah.
They're slapping the shit out of the bins. The kids are in there. La 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 la. Like, mate, it is a Kuna Matata. Let's rock it. Yeah, like, mate, it is all game on in there. But, mate, my fucking Hawkies had a tough loss to the Suns. Geez, the Gold Coast Suns are a good footy side.
Yeah.
Really good footy side. Undefeated in Darwin.
Yeah. Is that good
Well,
for
Gold
the
Coast.
Lions or?
Well, I mean, good for Gold Coast.
Yeah.
The Gold Coast Suns, I tell you what, they're going to be playing finals footy for the first time. And I'm going to say it now, Nathan Buckley will be the coach of the Tasmanian Devils.
When do they come in?
2028, I believe.
Right.
Mark my word.
Year after the Perth Bears, no surprise.
Yeah.
No surprises there. NRL
Well, and what did we think there with the Perth Bears? We had a little chat off air.
Coach?
You don't think Mal Meninga?
Nah,
Kevy Walters?
it'll be at BA. It'll be Brad Arthur.
Brad
maybe.
Arthur?
If Kevy wants it, give him the job.
Yeah, you don't know if Kevy take the Gold Coast Titans job. He'd love to stay in the Sunshine State.
You reckon Desi's getting the flick?
Jeez, they're not helping him
I
at the
reckon
moment.
Newcastle will have a new coach soon.
Oh, they're bad. I think Ponga's got to leave there.
He has to make himself just probably not depressed.
Oh,
They're a shocking outfit.
they're a terrible
Like
side.
when you look at their side on paper, I actually don't mind it. It's a bit like it's. No, I'm gonna say it's not. It's a bit like the Broncos, but superstar fullbacks. They don't have halves as their issue. That Phoenix,
Which is an issue.
what's his name? Fletcher Sharp.
Fletcher Sharp.
And then they're tossing up Gamble and Cogger, like, but their pack ain't bad, dude. Like they Bradman Best and Gagai, and they got Marzu and
I'm not sold.
yeah, you're not picking that up at all.
Nah, not picking it up.
I don't mind it. Like I just don't mind it. Move on, eh?
Yeah, but shall we do your what's
Yeah.
your fucking surprise?
You've just hit a wall, haven't you?
yeah, I'm actually starving.
You've just fucked yourself
I'm
on the
starving.
weekend. What'd you do on the weekend, bro?
I took my talents to the Doomben 10,000 on Saturday. I was at the Champions Lounge with a couple of shareholders. I tell you what, a shareholder tipped me V8. He said it's been given the ultimate gear change. It's been fucking gelded.
Oh.
I swear I've never seen a jockey pull out the shillelagh so fast after the barriers. This thing V8 was getting scrubbed. The Doomben 10,000, what is it, a 1,300 or 1,200 metre race? I swear after 200 metres they got the whip out on V8. Thankfully, I had a fucking saviour on Marzu, which was shit house.
Yeah.
But no, it was no good.
Well,
Tough day for
I'm
the
going
punters.
this week.
Yeah,
to
you're
the
going. What
4X, the Derby Day or whatever. The
Yeah, I don't
Doomben
know if
Cup.
is it Doom. Is it
Doomben
Doomben
Cup,
Cup?
Doomben Derby, Doomben whatever. Doomben fucking give me a 4X and sign me up, brother.
Doomben, yeah, it is Doomben Cup. So the 4X are doing a thing. If Antino or Pride of Jenny win, they're
Yeah.
shouting the bar.
Well,
I'd be shocked if they
we
lose.
got to say, I have to say, we do love a 4X on this program. You know, podcasts sponsored by 4X. Drink one, get one down your gob, especially this time of year.
Totally.
Origin season, sponsored by 4X. It's on our jerseys.
It's everywhere.
The Stratty Golf Day. Stratty Brewing Co. put on a golf day and we called it the Caxton Cup. And my lord, I haven't had a fucking day like that in a while with all the boys and a couple, like 4X got a team, of course, a couple other reps and suppliers got a team. It was shout out to Troy and Kylie who own and run the Stratty Brewing Co. If you ever go to Stradbroke Island, it's in Dunwich as soon as you get off the Sea Link or whatever you go over there on. Go and have a beer there. Go and have the local lager. We have it on tap here down in the Cauldron. It's a craft beer, not a huge craft guy, but shit slaps. It's a fantastic beer. Whoever brews it, the guy, I met him before, good fella, knows what he's doing. He's a bit of a weird, nerdy scientist with it. Likes his beer, likes his juice. Stratty Golf Day though, it's one of those track that like, what's it called? Not a cat. What's it called?
Sandpit.
It's a sandpit. There's no bunkers, which I loved. But you play 9 holes. It's 18 holes, but you play the same 9 twice and tee off in different spots.
Yeah.
It's just a fuck round of a course, but like it was fun. Like so much fun. Heaps of kangaroos everywhere.
They love a kangaroo on street.
Yeah, we got an eagle on fucking one of the fives. It was an Ambrose.
You cheat.
Two over.
2 over.
I don't know. Did you?
Nah.
I've got a surprise for you
Oh,
now.
no.
We got to rip into the segment of all segments. The Are You Smarter Than Berkey? And
Jeez, I copped it last week about the Philippines.
the Philippines. Well, I've got something to help you out, and he has no idea about these shareholders.
Yeah, nah.
No fucking idea. Just bear with me here.
What have you done here? You're freaking me out, man, because I'm thinking, what is someone going to come out? Bullshit. Jeez, I tell you what, shareholders, you are a fuckwit, aren't you? You are a total halfwit.
So I went down to Officeworks today and pulled myself pulled you a globe. A globe off the shelf. And it's a big globe.
It is a nice looking globe.
So-
Can I touch it?
Yeah, in a second. I don't want you to get any pointers because I've got a couple geography questions. Because you said, now I just want you to see on here,
Yeah.
shareholders, and find yourself a map. So firstly, you said New Zealand.
Yeah, okay, let's
This
look
will
at this.
fucking baffle you.
Yeah,
New
okay.
Zealand is the closest country to Australia. That is
That is
PNG.
fucked.
You can almost fucking swim there, dude.
Has New Zealand, due to,
Global warming.
global
and they've
warming, is it
shifted
extended?
Mate, I
Is it
don't know. I
always
mean,
that far away, New Zealand?
I think for the last couple 100 million years, it's
Jeez,
probably been the
Papua
same.
New Guinea, it's like on the tip of our knob, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'd say she used to just live, she'd just be connected there at some
Yeah,
point.
you reckon it
now,
was?
what did you say? Indonesia or
Yeah,
the
show
Philippines?
me where the Philippines
Okay,
are.
the Philippines is up near China, almost. Up near Taipei. Shout out T-Tank. So that's the Philippines.
That is ridiculous.
To be fair, the Philippines is almost closer than New Zealand. If you take away Tassie, it's almost closer.
Jeez, when you show me like that,
Shareholders, get a map. Seriously, get on your phone and get a map.
when you show it to me like that, I mean, look. Jeez, Papua New Guinea's close, isn't it?
Papua New Guinea is a bee's dick away.
You could almost fucking swim there, couldn't you?
They probably have. Like, I reckon a few people have.
Jeez, the Philippines isn't close.
They used to carve canoes out of trees, out of tree logs, and swim over.
Hang on. Now, while I'm thinking,
fuzzy wuzzies.
while I'm thinking about this, shareholders, I believe there needs to be an apology from the games host.
Yeah, go on. Carry on.
Now, a shareholder came to me, and while he was quick to tell me how much of an idiot I am surrounding what the closest country is, he also informed me, cockhead, that Russia is in fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't we pick this up the other week?
So I would like for you to apologise to me and all the shareholders that were like me that got it right at home and
Yeah.
realise that I am smarter than Saucy, and are you dumber than Saucy if you thought Russia wasn't right?
Well, that was one of your five right answers of one of your answers out of 5 that you got right.
I struck it over
Yeah.
at 60%.
Oh.
I did. I think I went 4 or 5 when you look back on
I've got some good ones for you here.
Right, well, let's rip into it.
I
Come
got
on.
my wires crossed with that. I don't know how. But
Yeah,
I did. All right. Well, we've got a mixed bag of questions here. So we'll start off, shareholders. Here we are. We do need a song for this.
I don't know why
Harry's going to make one. He's
Yeah.
going to make one, but he lost his hard drive. So
Well, he's better get busy.
I want something like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like a dun dun, like a bit of a.
I like it. I reckon it should be
Yeah.
upbeat. And
Are you smarter than
should,
Berkey?
Yeah.
Play along at home, shareholders, wherever you are,
How
in the
many
car, at the
questions?
gym. A couple.
Yeah,
We'll go with
good.
5.
I
We'll try
got
with
plenty.
5.
I got time.
All right. So, geography wise,
Fuck, dude.
capital of France.
Paris.
Bingo.
Bang!
That was supposed to throw you off. That was supposed to throw you off.
Mate, I
right.
know my geography.
1 from 1. You got the globe now, so there's no excuses. Longest river in the world.
Oh, fucking hell.
The longest river.
The longest river in the world.
Hmm.
Jesus. I mean, fuck me, dude. The longest river in the world.
That is the question that you are
Yeah, I
that you are
know.
sitting with. Yeah.
I mean, shout out to the Brizzy River while I've got a moment just to acknowledge the brown snake. The longest river in the world. Is it in?
Go on. What were you going to say? What were you going to say just then?
Oh, it's got to be. I think there's a really long river in India.
Okay. What is it called?
Oh, I mean, fuck, dude. Like, who gives a shit what the longest river in India is called?
Are you going for is it the Ganges?
Oh, it'd have to be the Gandhi, wouldn't it?
The Gandhi.
The Ganges. The Ganges
Gandhi
River?
was a human.
Yeah.
The Ganges?
Who would have loved to fucking have a share in the Ganges River?
Yeah. It's not the Ganges River.
Oh, no.
And I'm not sure if that is in
India?
India, yeah.
Or is there a long river in the Amazon?
There is, and it is called the Amazon River.
Yeah, that's my
Is that
answer.
it?
Yeah.
That would also be incorrect.
Fuck.
Yeah. Any other guesses?
Mate,
do you know? Can you name another river?
I mean,
Please name.
How many-
Please name another river.
I know the Enoggera Creek.
If you name another river, you'll get half a point in the world. Just name a third river.
Fuck, another river. I just got to quickly think.
Ganges also in India, so well done.
Thanks.
Goes through Asia.
Pretty familiar with the
Goes
Ganges.
through Asia.
Another river.
Flows through India and Bangladesh.
Another river. Can you just shut the fuck up while I try and think of another river? I keep thinking of dams, man. Enoggera River?
No.
Enoggera Creek. River.
Just name a river, brother.
I can't name another river.
Okay.
Then. Why? What's happening
Your river
with
knowledge
the
is just not.
Nah, I'm
it's just
normally
not there.
elite when it comes to river knowledge.
Good damn guy.
I'm a massive dam guy.
Okay. Give me a dam.
Wivano.
Well done.
Enoggera.
Okay.
I mean, I've got to stop thinking of Enoggera, man.
You could have gone with the River Thames in.
Oh, yeah, it's
you know.
a famous river in France, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
No, is it? Wait, is it?
I would have no
river-
fucking
it's-
idea.
That's in England. The River the Thames or whatever. Thames.
Currumbin River. Boom.
Also not the longest. The longest river in the world is you were going with the Nile.
Oh, the Nile.
The Nile River.
Oh, I fucking heard about that river
Yeah.
so many times.
If you'd have one, where
Nile.
what continent does it predominantly flow through?
South America.
Incorrect. Africa, bruh. Other side.
Dude,
It goes through Africa, Egypt, Sudan, and Uganda. While
Wow.
the Amazon, you were close, which is the South American
Yeah, I
one.
thought so.
South America, mainly in Brazil and Peru. Close.
That's
Experts
all right.
experts think that the Amazon it could be
Yeah.
bigger, but
I
the
have-
Nile for hundreds of years has always been known as the longest river in the
People
world.
that I've spoken to that have measured rivers for some time
Riverologists.
have told me that it's come down to centimetres.
Yeah, right. Well, still wrong.
Yeah.
So,
well done.
yeah, the Nile.
I'll keep that in my back pocket.
Okay, here's another one for you. We're not on geography anymore
Yeah,
for the
good.
moment.
Yeah, get off it.
How many months have 28 days?
1.
How many months have 28 days?
Fuck, dude. Are we talking about February?
We're talking about any month. How many months have 28 days?
Wow. All right, dipshit. Are we talking about a leap year now, are we? What are we doing here?
What does a leap year have to do with it?
That's the go, isn't it?
No. Think of the question. How many months have 28 days?
None. What?
Bro. Berkey,
Have you heard my answer?
none. You said none.
I said originally 1.
One, which is February.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there 28 in April? What do you want from me?
Is there 28 in April?
No, I don't know what you're doing to me now.
There's 30 all
Yeah,
up in April.
I know that.
Okay, one more time. How many months have 28 days?
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. You got me good, man.
How many?
0.
All of them. They all have at least 28 days.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it.
You're just not about that.
You're a fuckwit, eh?
All right, here's another one for you. So I think that's 4. This is the last one.
Can't
question
believe
5.
that.
Can I count? Is that
How
right?
many months have 28 days? All of them.
Yeah.
You just,
I think
so,
that
you know
was-
what
was that-
happens?
was
You know
that
what
three
happens?
questions? We got three questions?
I feel like sometimes I think that it's like there's a timing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No. But please elaborate.
So like, is in I'm winning more points the quicker I answer it.
No, there's no time limit.
Yeah,
you're setting that time limit for yourself.
Yeah, like, it's,
You just take the pressure
it's
off,
the
mate.
level, it's the expectation of knowledge that I should be able to just
Yeah.
bang it.
Are you putting this pressure on
It's,
yourself?
I've always held myself
You
to
got-
high regard.
Same, mate.
Yeah.
You know, it's yeah. That's just
I
what
just
good
gotta,
people do.
what I've got to do is this happened to me at high school.
Yeah.
Read the question, allow yourself to read it. That was a bit of a trick one. I know what you did
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but when you think of the question,
righto,
yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah. How much does a litre of water weigh in kilos?
Dissect the question.
Dissect,
Take time.
analyze.
How many? Litres.
How much does a litre of water weigh in kilos?
How much does a litre of water weigh in kilos? Fuck. See, now I'm in my head. How many?
Just take your time.
How many litres does a? How many litres does a kilo of
How
water
much
weigh?
does a litre of water weigh in kilos? How many kilos does a litre of water weigh?
Come on, Samuel.
Reverse the question. Analyze it.
Point one.
Point one what? How much does a litre of water weigh?
I'm getting a
kilos.
headache.
How many kilograms is a litre of water?
One.
What?
Oh, you got to stop looking at me, man. You got to stop looking at me, man.
How much
Fuck,
is a litre
dude,
of water?
I don't know. 1 litre. 1 gram.
No.
1 kilo.
1 kilo. You got it.
Yes.
That is as simple as you get.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but you look at me and you like make me doubt myself.
I didn't look at you. I didn't look at you.
Fucking eye staring me, man.
We might have one more.
I got to put my Harvard jumper on.
Okay, you can use.
Nah, we're not doing geography.
No, you can use the globe
That's
here.
my best subject.
You can use the globe here. In what country is Istanbul?
Turkey.
Well done.
What? That's simple.
How did you know that?
Because I'm a fucking freak at geography, man.
Not
Come again at me
exceptionally.
at geography. Go on.
Okay.
Go on, you mug.
Bonus question. All right.
Yeah, bonus arm.
All right.
Doesn't have to be geography, you know. Like I'm really good at that, but it can be sport.
Yeah, we haven't got any sports ones for you.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
Don't come at the wiki sports guy, but we'll go at fucking how many days in a month in April or whatever the fuck that question was.
If you want to fire back one at me just every now and then, just feel free.
Yeah, okay.
Just have one at me for a week.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Yeah.
How many stars in the American flag?
50.
Is it 50?
Are you serious?
That's
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'm,
You
Amer-
didn't know
I'm
that.
American.
You looked at
I
me
know,
very
I
unsure
didn't
about that.
know, I knew that.
You did not.
I'm the one asking the questions, boy.
It's 50. That is the answer.
Yeah, 50 states.
Okay. All right, I got one for you here. It'll be same sort of lines as that. Let me just find something here. Where is this is a bit too close to home for you, actually.
This is riveting stuff.
Shareholders at home, feel free just to play along. Where, in what continent
This is so in my fucking wheelhouse.
is Morocco?
Gotta be Asia. Europe.
That's
Africa.
Third time's the charm. Africa.
Shareholders, have a great week.
Yeah. Any legends or nom of the week?
Yeah, my my legend of the week is
Ezra. It's got to be Ezra.
it was good to see him back on the
Yeah.
paddock.
Mate, you are busted. You have just deteriorated
No, I don't
the
know
last,
what
the
happened
last
there.
30 minutes of this
No.
pod. You've just got no energy.
No, I'm up and
I
about.
hate to see it.
No, I've been good.
You've been good, but
No.
you back-ended this episode like the Broncos. You played one
I
half of
actually-
footy.
yeah,
you
that's-
played one half of
yeah,
footy,
yeah.
and then you've just not.
'cause-
You've not shown up.
No,
you look
do you know?
tired.
Do you know who it was? Was fucking bringing up Peterman. They ripped my
Yeah.
soul out of me thinking that
About the
fucking
boomerangs?
yeah, and the Buck, like the idea of Buck not running around on Friday night hurts me.
Yeah. You're just devoid of personality, more so than what you were yesterday, I think.
No, mate, don't go there.
Trelly said you weren't yourself.
No, I was so busted.
If you want to
yesterday.
talk, you know.
I'm so hungry. We'll give you a 3-legger. Hey, enjoy Origin week.
Well, we still got one more pod before it.
Oh yeah, and that's
You know.
a big pod because
Yeah.
that's predictions, try scorers,
Yeah.
special guests. My 30th
Yeah.
singing yeah yeah yippee yippee yeah,
Singing yeah, yeah, yippee, yippee, yeah.
singing yeah yeah yippee yippee yeah yeah yippee yippee yeah yeah yippee yippee yeah.
Yeah.
See you, shareholders.
Where's the Queensland spirit
Was
now?
What?